All right, guys, against my better judgment, I've gone ahead and gone live. For some reason, it wouldn't just let me film a video outside. Maybe it's too cold out here. But an hour and a half since last from the fish that not iced yet. Hey, everybody coming in. Got a lot of glare and it's hard to see, so welcome notifications. Hey, FNS from the post office. So I'm not outside the time period they were scheduled to arrive, and that was 12:30 to 4:30. It's around, well, it says 3:29 there on Select Pet. Hey, John. Post. So it's cold out here, and I'm out here with crazy hair sticking up from sleeping good. And you know how when you've slept really well and your hair sticks up all over. So neighbors can see me if they want to look, but I'm not concerned about that. Anyway, just waiting on these fish. They're gorgeous, and I know they have a heat pack that's going to last till tomorrow evening because it was a 72-hour pack. So I'm not worried about that. They are riding around in the truck since 7-something. Hey, Ness, this morning, and it is cold. There's just enough breeze out here. Sometimes you can see the snow blowing, but just enough breeze, and it's humid. It's that kind of cold. And of course, I'm scantily clad. I got on my warm, whatever, lounge pants or whatever. Niece gave me those for Christmas. And no socks. But I do have pants on this time. No fishes yet, Carrie. I'm not worried about them yet. I will get worried if they don't deliver today. Originally, they said by 8 tonight. Typically, I do get my fish in the middle to late afternoon. Better than boxers. You know you like the boxers better. We're gonna get a cold, probably. I just have a t-shirt on too, so the snow continues to fall. I checked on them over to the Ark because I don't have to be on site today for anything, and they told me it's about the same over there. So I told them to go ahead if they felt like, people have to get home, and some of them live further out, more rural roads and all that. And I told them if they felt like they needed to close, to go ahead. And I know, Lily, this is the second one we've had this year. But anyway, to finish up early and go ahead and close and put a sign on the door, closed early for weather or something like that. So don't want people risking their safety to stay open one more hour. So back in we go. I've been listening close for that fogged up quick for the 80 in your area today. Shut up, Anthony. Anthony's running my playlist. I know a lot of other people are, but hey, and I noticed this morning when I checked it, it was at 2.6, so it came up from 2.5 yesterday. So wow, if it would do that every day, that would be incredible, and be done with it in a week or so. Hey, Ed. I don't know if you noticed, but I pocket dialed you a while ago. Actually, I wasn't pocket dialing. I was filming this video, and when I was starting outside, evidently I had my phones up or had been checking messages, and I heard the phone ringing, not mine, but that I had called somebody, and I'm like, oh crap, and it said Chattanooga Ed, so I just hung up. So if you see that, that's what happened. Thank you, Candy. Oh, I know. I remember being a kid vaguely, and how we used to get big snows in this area. I don't care not to get into global warming and that kind of stuff, but I see a huge difference in 55 years from when I was a small kid. or even 60 years in the weather and the snow and the lack of snow. So you can't tell me it's not a different weather pattern. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this tank, guys. The plants are just thrown in there still. They're not scaped in any form or fashion. I just stuck them under things to hold them down. So I might ask people to help me with that actually know how to scape. Hey Ed, this is, I forgot I got this at Hobby Lobby, and it looks a lot like the plant that we wanted. Ro wanted the same plant too, that turned out to be plastic. So they have those at Hobby Lobby for, I don't know, $5 or something. All their stuff's real inexpensive. I remember Scott, King and Queen Cichlids, having this one, and I'm probably gonna pull it back over here and let it come down. I got two of those brushy, spiky things. I like those. They kind of remind me of that Cypress Hilferi stuff I have in the Father Fish. Yeah, if you want, I'll get you one next time I'm in there. I'm gonna go back for a few more things for Nelson, the blue-tongued skink, and I'll grab you one. They've got a huge selection. Let's see, one, we're not gonna be able to see it. That's one of my favorites too back there. I got two of those. Those remind me of, not baby tears. Here's one of them. The dogs think I'm talking to somebody. There's a string or a thread in there. Gotta get that out. I don't want a fish to try and swallow that. But yeah, see, they're just thrown in here. Oh no, Lily. You've really had really bad luck with diseases the last year, I'm telling you. But yeah, I think that stuff's pretty there when you get in, of course, close. You can pretty much tell it's fake, but everything in here is a fake plant. So. Yeah, I'm running the charcoal now. So I guess Purigen was the next thing. That's a big bag of charcoal. Where is it? There it is. There. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean the intake sponges, even though they're not really to the point that I normally would do that. I'm just gonna gently clean them. I don't want to lose any beneficial bacteria. And do a big water change. Again, it's not due till tomorrow, but I'm just gonna keep on trying to stay ahead of it. Gotta get all those wires hidden. And I've decided, since I don't have enough injuries and so forth, that I'm gonna go ahead and try to close this stand in, because I was fine with it till I got this nice cabinet that's not completely finished. It's waiting on the Lexan to go on the front to close. But what a difference, you know, in that and that. And I went with Zach to get this stuff. And we did talk about doing this one in the future, but I certainly can't do as well as that is. But I have drills and hammers and screws, and I have all the stuff to put the pieces on. And this stand will be quite a bit smaller than that one, and the pieces of wood. And I think all I got to do is just measure the front and the back, or the front and the sides, that they're the same, and get me 2 pieces of wood for the front and back. Hey Tibby, come on up. Come on up. Come on. Come on, good boy. There he is. Come on. He's a good man. He is a good man. He's a good boy. Yeah. Come on up if you want. Come on. Well, come on. Anywho, yeah, I'll get those pieces of wood and do them on the ends. The ends will be easy. And I'm just going to attach them. Hey, Alice. Not like... what am I trying to say? I'm going to lightly attach them with small screws, maybe a screw in each corner. Oh, she does? That's nice. maybe get her a big kitten or a young cat. So many people get little kittens for their toddlers, and it doesn't work out. The kittens still have big claws and big teeth, and the toddler steps on them or chokes them or, does something that they don't mean to do, and the child gets bit. You never want to see a baby get bit by a cat. But anyway, yeah, I think I'm going to do that. It's just some flat black paint, and it wouldn't even have to be black, but I'll do that for uniformity. Look at all the snow out there in the woods on the deck. An ideal that might work. Well, you can tell me now if you want to, unless you just don't want to type that much. Yeah, where I volunteer, the shelter I talk about, we have cats and kittens and small dogs over there, so thinking about setting a tank up over there. Somebody overfed the goldfish and killed them, and I was really attached to those goldfish. Were big, and two of them were a pair, and were real affectionate to each other, so that kind of bummed me out. I brought the tank home. Tibby. Oh, Tibby needs something. What do you need? What does Tibby need? Tibby's a good man. Ow, he's got sharp claws too. Ow, Tibby. Come on. What a good boy. You don't have any snow? I think it's because Cleveland's over closer to the mountains. Over there, like 10 or 15 miles away, they're getting a lot. My sister and nieces, they're getting lots and lots of snow. I don't know how it is north and west of us, but typically if we get something like this over in Athens and on to Knoxville, they get a lot more. But I didn't even know we were going to get snow. They were just saying mixed precipitation. And I have bushes blooming out in the woods back there. Well, you can't see them because of the glare, but so I guess all this is going to kill them off. Everything came out early this year. And I'm leaving that algae, at least at the bottom. I need to get some at the top because that little fish down in the left-hand corner of the tank, there it goes across, loves the algae and loves to eat it. Hey, Brandon. Instead of a wood, you can get an artificial leather at Hobby Lobby. Oops. And we can make it so magnets hold it up around your fish skin so you don't get in there. Yeah, the cats would like it, and I'm thinking magnets would not stay up there with cats because these guys come up and use them as, there he is, come up and use them as scratching posts, and that's another reason I want to get something on there. Yeah, they go in that one over there. It's open on the other side and has shelves. It's painted black in there. Yeah, Velcro, yeah, that might be a good ideal, but magnets, I'm afraid they could pull off. Yeah, I thought about doing like just a curtain across there, like a table curtain, that kind of thing. But they'll pick it and they'll eventually pull it down. I don't know. I'm just trying to do something once. So those are good ideals for sure. They have powerful magnets. Yeah, they do. They also have those, you can magnet fish. You guys seen that? You just have a nylon cord or something and throw your magnet in the creek or wherever. And yeah, that's true, Candy. That's true. I love these discussions because it will work me through there. And I definitely don't want to be washing those curtains, taking them down and washing them all the time. I do not. Tibby, you almost tricked me into turning the camera around and them seeing my damn it doll hair. Almost. Hey, watch out. Watch out. Watch out. There he is. What a good boy. He's a good man. He's been running and playing today, and those old cats don't want to play with him, do they? They don't. Yeah, I'm going to get out later today. I've got to get some triple sulfa. I'm doing the fourth and last treatment in a tank tonight. Well, actually, it's 5 different tanks. It's the tanks that I use the towel in that end of the bedroom and spread whatever it was around, but it's doing great with the triple sulfa. The knife fish had it, and hey, BTW. BTW, I have forgotten what the B stands for. Is it Brent? That's awful, I know. But I can't remember my own name or what I ate, so yeah, I'm sure, Brandon. Is the B in BTW for Brent? Dang, I know that's not right. Anyway, Brian and Trina Willard, yeah. I knew that, but it's been like a year since you told me, so I'm old. So Brian, I should have remembered that because I have a brother in California named Brian. There's Tibby. Tibby's all excited. Yes, he is. Tib, you're getting the camera. Sit down now. Psst, psst. Sit down there. Lay down there. Yeah, we'll talk about the fish. He's been all jazzed up this morning. Well, he's been watching the snow out the kitchen window over the counter. That's his lookout spot, and he's not sure what all this snow is. He sees it falling, and it's got him jazzed up. He's ready to chase things. Probably outlive the rest of us. Who's old, Brandon? I missed something. Me, if it's me, yeah, I'll outlive all of y'all. Got 24 people in here. See, this is why I posted a vid earlier, because I knew I would sit the whole time until the fish came and bother people with shaky videos. How a chicken farmer found 957 million in buried treasure. I'm looking at the notifications. Hey Colette, how are you doing? Hey Ken, I didn't see you in here. Ken had a good news yesterday, and then he had some, I guess, well, bad news today with this fish, but I'm not going to steal his thunder and talk about that. I believe he told me he was going to do a video about it, so hate it when things go wrong, go sour. Did you say you were going to do a vid about that, Ken? I hadn't seen anything posted since the last on the Mud Skippers. Can see the snow falling in the tub that's sitting out there on the deck. Tibby, you are just a monkey. You're a monkey. What are you doing? What are you doing, Tibby? Sergeant Tibbs. I don't know who Sergeant Tibbs is, but he's from some movie or something, The Vet, or some volunteer named him. Another volunteer has his brother, Gimli. His brother isn't as handsome as him, is he? No. No, he's not. Oops. Where'd Tibby go? Where'd Tibby go? Tibby, there he is. Tibby, there he is. Come on. There's Tibby. What did Ken say? Ow. Yeah, I'm excited about that too. Alice, they're fine. In the background, you can hear them every now and then. They did not want to go out this morning, but I made them, all 6 of them. Carried 2 of them and walked the other 4. Didn't know that. Welcome back, Candy. Thank you, Brandon. So just 1.4 left now. And I'm thinking in a couple of days, a few days, it's going to be 3 or 3 something. So I admit I was very skeptical a couple of weeks about it, as there's so many watch hours to get. But what happens is people get tired of the rambling and watching, and so I need to try to keep my videos shorter. And hey, you're gonna tear a hole in my new fancy pants. You're gonna tear a hole in there. They may have stuff at Hobby Lobby just for projects like that. So I'll check them out. And they may have the leather or leatherette kind of stuff too. They are, Alice, and they're thick and woolly. Hey, Nathan. Tibby, you're gonna make people have motion sickness. 6 dogs. 6 dogs. Already, well, yeah, it's the afternoon, but yeah, already bleached their area and gave them new towels and washed their towels and have them ready to take them and dry them. I finally decided to wash them rather than wait to go out. So got all of that done until tonight. Tibby's a baby. He's a baby. Come here. He's a baby boy. Look at that. Look at that. Tibby's a good man. Yeah, I am, but I'm taking advantage of it to not sleep and get some things done. And I'm going to go out later today. I know the roads are already clear, but 31 fish tanks. And I'm going to be getting a second fish tank, or 32nd Reptile Expo pickups. Ed, do you know we're going to have a Reptile Expo in just a couple of weeks in Chattanooga? I know you're wanting a big lizard. It's going to be at Camp Jordan down there. Somebody was telling me about it at Petco. Oh yeah, Nessa. Well, I've got that 4-wheel drive too, so I may throw it in that, but I don't think I'll need it. I never have used it. Tibby, you're serious about getting some affection. You're just serious. There you are. What did Ed say? Tibby, I need to let you be so I can see. Chattanooga Ed. Thank you, Frank. Gosh, I don't see that Ed said anything. Yeah, the 6 dogs I've got, well, the 4 of them are probably good sled dogs that could walk. I don't know, Alice. I was really, and I'm not going to see Lolly today. I usually go on Thursday, but the road between here and there may not be as good. It gets traveled a lot, but I'm using the weather as an excuse not to go. But I can go tomorrow or the weekend. This is where, look at the dust in that fan. I think I knew that, but I really see it now. I want a 4 foot 33 long, or a 40 long even would be awesome to put across here. Of course, that phone and computer that are just museum pieces, so to speak, will be gone, and I can move the lamp up or over there where it probably should really be. It's the first one I ever had. It's an old DigiView, and I had a friend's husband make me a computer. He was an IT guy back in the day, and of course that was about 7 or 8 computers ago probably. Hey, red fish, blue fish. No, it doesn't have a phone hooked up. It did work. That phone came from a place that I used to work called Siskin Rehab, which is a big thing in this area, Siskin Steel. It's named after, and they're patrons of it. But I worked on the subacute step down unit, what was the charge nurse or whatever, and I did their Medicare reimbursement payments and all that. See, I used to know things. I used to have some sense. But anyway, it was in a box of things that they had cleaned out of the unit and they were going to get rid of, and I just brought it home one day. But yeah, it does work. It used to be the phone on the unit. It's probably still got the number on it. The ones I have coming, Dave, I can't remember. Candy can tell you what they are. Had Bob Steenfott try to pronounce them. They get after you, Tibby? Did you go stick your tongue out? They got after you, huh? I saw you running back. Got after you, huh? They're like third generation hobbyists raised from Gary Lang's wild rainbows is what Bob has posted with them, and they are stunning. I just can't remember the name. They don't have a common name, so I'll put it up when I get them and get them settled in and all that. But yes, he did order some. There you go. Oh, wow. I was just teasing Candy. You did pay attention. I said this morning, try to say the name, Bob, so Candy can tell people for me. That worked out good for me. Thanks, Candy. So that's what they are, Dave, so you can look them up. Oh, were you in there? I didn't see you in there. I got in there late. So anyway, that's what's coming. And the yellows, yes, you're correct. That's what I ordered. So I want to consolidate my rainbows. I've got them in 240 breeders, and then I think there's 6 in this pack. Yeah, coming today. So they're going to have to go in probably with those Godiaticas and the Parkinsona. Actually, I have them in 3 tanks. I've got a 29-gallon that has the last 2 batches of rainbows that I got from Bob, and those are Parkinsona and Bosemani. One of those fish died. I found dead the other day for no apparent cause, and of course I was doing water parameters and everything was fine, and I checked filtration, I mean everything. So I don't know. I had thought about putting them in there, and I may, and watch them real close. But yeah, I need to get me a nice long tank on this desk so they can swim back and forth. I had planned on putting my big rainbows in that 180, but Chihuahuas can run 21 miles per hour. I would guess that Yazzie can probably run faster than that even. Well, it was warmish here, like 40s at night and 60 during the day, but that's going to be over. Tonight it's going in the low 20s. There's Char, and Char looks like she's got let's see, you're back. Turn around. See, she's right there with Linus. They're buddies now. Big buddies. You know, that first night, look at her dorsal fin. Not sure what that is, but it bears watching. Keep an eye on that. Trying to get some of my inexpensive, very easy to keep. Fish are not allowed to die. No, and the pets are not either. Unless the vet says they need to. Anyway, this is just some Xenia. It's not the pulsing. And I pulled it out of that little 10-gallon. If it does well, I'm going to bring a bunch more of it in here. See, they won't touch it. It smells bad apparently and tastes bad, even worse. So here's the big snail. Oh, wait a minute. I just noticed that shell was the original shell that snail was in. And I put this shell in and he moved into it. But then last night I threw a third shell in and he's moved to that. Oh, wow, I didn't even notice. There he is. How cool. And that one is a little slimmer. It's as big as this one, but it's not as wide across the front. He was, it looked like he had on a coat that was a little big on him, but there he is. Oh, wow, I missed that. How cool. And I don't know how he does it, but he finagles those, whatever shell he's got on into these places and doesn't get stuck. So I guess that's his job. I haven't heard anything at all as far as the mail. A snail. It's not a snail. Did I say a snail? No, it's not a snail. It's a marine hermit crab. I was just seeing if you guys were paying attention. No box, no box. It's still coming down. Yeah, it's a crab. It's like a Mexican red leg crab. Yep. Yep. And when you hear that, you think of those little red legs or blue leg crabs. But they, oh, there's a sticker. I didn't realize I left that there. One of Sarah's stickers. Cool. Got my pen out here to mark out Bob Steamfott's info and plan to open. I might dust that table and I might not, but it's where I'm going to open his box when it arrives any moment. Or I could do it here. Yeah, I'm not concerned about this desk holding the weight of that. I think this would probably hold 4 or 5 of me. Some of you might be old enough to remember. This is where I got it. Bought it in 04. Wow, December of 04. There's my cell number if you want to grab that, guys. And my work number that I'm not at anymore. I must have had my, oh, there you go. Must have had my pickup truck back then. It was an expensive, it's my nephew. He's like 25 now. Anyway, these desks were the teacher's desks back in elementary school. And they were old then when I was in elementary school, like in the early, middle 60s. This one needs to be cleaned up good again. The chair, they didn't have a chair, but I looked and looked and looked. The chair cost almost as much as the desk. But these things are well made and they're oak. And I even got a little desk there and I kept trying to give that away to great nieces and nephews and no one wanted it. I'm probably just going to donate that somewhere. But yeah, this is heavy, yikes, heavy stuff. Probably need to see what all this stuff is. Some important papers, I bet. Oh, that one's locked. There's a lot of important stuff. Probably tax stuff. And that top one's locked. I bet there's Wonder if you push that in, no, there's got to be a way. Well, never mind. I can't get that drawer back out now. So yeah, that will definitely hold the weight. Well made. Top secret papers from where I was at. I still am a secret agent. I know. Uh-oh, Cole. Can't you take something for it, Cole? I don't know. What other personal things can we go through? This is one of my cats. It's actually, I had the brothers. I got into collecting these cups, and I'm sure they're probably worthless now, but they were like one a month you could get. Spoiled rotten, and each one has a name or a different theme. They're that Gary Patterson is made in China, of course. They're that, yeah, Danbury Mint. There it is in the middle of my vision. So that's what that mess of stuff is. Spent a bunch of money on them, but they are pretty. Somebody will like them someday. I never look at them. Lazaro was brother to a big orange cat I had named Opie. And Lazaro got lymphoma and passed at like 10. And Opie lived to be like 18. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's me, guys. Both of those are me. Look just like that, Donna. My mother was real into I guess the Elvis looks or something. I don't know. Yeah, that's me. Right, Alice. What else is up here to look at? This is me and my dad. Can't see it, can we? Oh well. That's in, where is that? That's in Florida, Jacksonville, when I lived there and he came to visit. That's 25, look at my hair. It's 25 years ago and I still had black hair. And a decent waist and some muscles. Yep. He passed a couple of years ago now. Oh well. I follow a guy, he doesn't have a big following, but he's really fun to, not fun, but enjoyable to listen to. He walks outside, every video he walks outside. And what is his name? He only has subscribers like in the teens. Thanks Against the Flow. There's a bunch of them. See, I even got some down here. I got the whole series, I guess 2 or 3 years, and went on and on. Look at the dust. I have to talk to the maid about that. But these urns are literally, that's Libby Lucci. She's a big old Mastiff Bloodhound I had. She's the best dog in the world. That's who that was. One of my nieces. Can't see her, can we? Nope. I don't know how to make that light up. That's Heather. She's a pretty lady. That's my other niece and her husband. They're in their 40s now. I will talk to the maid about that. That's my sister, but that was maybe 20 years ago. She has MS and she's had a couple of strokes, and that's the one I talked. Yeah, it buffered for me, and it said unable to connect, and then I pushed reconnect. Are we back? Okay, thanks, Candy. I guess I got down there in that bookcase and a lot of metal urns and stuff. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Reels. Reels, you have to be one of the quietest people in chat. Which is fine, I'm just saying. There's my tub out there. It looks like it's kind of just rainy or sleety. We're back to sleet again now. It's ice all over the porch. Dominic is quiet as well. Who's Dominic, Alice? Yet I can't believe you don't have any snow. Let's see out there. See the jonquils or daffodils or whatever. I can be still. They're in bloom, but the snow has pushed them down. There's some lilies coming up just to their right. Oh, there's some more blooming there. Well, I don't blame you, Ed. I was going to see Lolly today, but they may not even be open because you know they're over there by the mountains, literally right at the mountains. So that pond is right in there somewhere. It's right in amongst those trees that I'm gonna use. That was the cat place that we used when I first joined the ARC. They could stay out here in the summer, but in the winter they had to stay in my garage. Cats that were being fostered looking for homes, but trees have fallen on it. I'm trying to give that house away. It's a really nice. FedEx just ran there. What are you getting, Nathan? I think I've asked you that maybe 3 times the last couple of days, but I keep forgetting. Tibby, you see something too? Tibby, ooh, I hear something that might be the mail. Heard something. I don't know if they'll deliver packages with the regular mail or if they'll do it separate. He may have gone by and gone down the. May come out here and give the neighbor more evidence of my crazy cray-cray. I think they have all they need, but they probably think I'm filming them. Videoing them. It is, and the air is very moist. I need to talk to the yard guy too about cleaning that gutter out. I did one on the end of the house, and it was about as much fun as it sounds. But I got it cleaned out. I can reach this one too. I've got a couple nice ladders, so I'll get this one next. I'm not going up on the house though. Someone else is going to have to go up there and blow leaves. I don't go on houses anymore. Sounds like an enchanting time, yeah. Yep. I guess I didn't hear the mail truck. Darn it. These, all of those all bent up sticks and things there. Thank you, Against the Flow. It's just a ranch style. All of these houses around me are bigger, new houses. Those were fields and I should have bought this lot below me, but those people are really nice. But it butts up to a huge pond back there, a man-made earthen dam and pond through there. And I should have bought it, but I didn't because it stayed vacant for so long. I have the lot above me, so. But they're really nice people. They never bother me. She's a pharmacist and he teaches at the local college, so. was talking about something. The bushes. The bushes. Those are those bushes that bloom, not quince sticks that are all been around. It's kind of hard to see them, but they're already starting to bud up. Those came from an old like homestead farm place that the woods had taken over. They do nest. I'm gonna get on that too. Yeah, the forsythia is already budded up. I think I'm. Okay, thank this. So that corner over there, yeah, that's where I was earlier, over on the end of the porch when I couldn't get it to do a video, and I wasn't smart enough to move back inside. Oh, there is the mailman. It was him that went by. See, there he goes. Where's my package? Oh no, don't tell me. Oh no, where's my package? No, the glass is off. So I did hear him go by, or she go by, but dang, where's my package? So it must be they're running packages on a separate. Yeah, it wouldn't do any good to call. They can reach them out on the, because I've done that a couple of times, but yeah, I just hope they don't put it on someone else's porch. Most of these people, unlike me, are gone during the day and they work and so forth, so I don't want it to sit out till they get home at 7 or whatever. Well, so much for that. That was anticlimactic. What is the, oh, plexiglass. Found that in my garage. I'm gonna clean it up and see if I can use it, cut it to fit the 180. Oh yeah, y'all just heard me, huh? Just heard me. There they are. There they are. Yazzie, you're gonna get stuck. Get back. Get back. Yazzie. Winston and Daniel. Yep. They got their little towel mats. There's Daniel. Dang, I'm about ready for a cup of coffee. Left that tank open. I've never had a swordtail jump. There's Toby. Toby. Hey, Scott. So I'm still watching Ted's Preds. Y'all subscribe to that channel? Ted's Preds. I just got a notification. I know, right, Lily? That he got some redhead Tapajos. I wanted these in the 180. You're in a Toby mood. Toby, did you drink all your water? You need a drink? Huh? No? Okay. Toby's gonna get a new Foley catheter. Yeah, Winnie's probably the easiest to meet. Toby's gonna get a new Foley. Toby, why are you licking the floor? Oh, get it, Yazzie. Tear it up, Yazzie. Tear it up. Tear it up, Yazzie. Don't put it on the pee pad. Goodness. Goodness. Oh my. Get it, Yazzie. Oh my. Yeah. I know. I see you ready to turn over because I've been in there like 2 hours. Yeah. I'm hoping this helps my watch time. You guys are enduring this. And hang on, I need a hand. There he goes. Now. You okay? You all right? Here, let's get your stuff back up. You need a drink of water. Let me get you some water. Let me get you some. What happened? What happened? What happened? Malo. There's Winston's butt. If Pam were here, that was so funny last night, so cute last night. Up there just punch him, buddy. I wouldn't say that. I just don't have anything else to do. Kind of. No, I love my buffering again. Is it buffering? I'm not getting it here. Not getting it here. This is a wreck to get in here, let me tell you. That one might have been just yours. Okay. I'm trying to be cognizant of that. I'll spare you all my dental dam and all that down there. That is a blanket that I have plans to wash at the big place. 307 Wyoming got a new 40 gallon. I just got a notification. That's my shirt I'm gonna put on when I shower. Why, Candy? You worry about the wrong thing, Candy. You worry about the wrong thing. Watch out, Dan. Whether I'm scantily clad or bundled up doesn't affect your... There he goes. He needed a drink. God love him. Here, Yazzie, let him have his little prop back. Leave him alone. Leave the bed there. Because, there's your foot shot, Candy. Because Toby has to drink out of a bowl and can't come over and drink out of the big bowls. Yazzie has to have water out of the bowl too. Thank God you have pants on and not just the boxers. Mirrors, Bob. Candy Norwood, you finished? Pushing it away? Oh, and he's finished. Come on, Yaz, you can share it. Come on. You can share it with him. Good boys. Good boys. Yeah. Well, I guess this is like 6 minutes away from an hour. So I will probably do that hour. I hear people say that. I'll do 5 more minutes or whatever. Nelson ate a good breakfast. There he is. See his little face in there? I want to get him a couple of more of those. I like those. I don't know if he does. That plastic plant. Yeah, he let me hand feed him today. But he didn't finish the rest of it. And he's got some stuff in his water. His tank is ready to clean. Yeah, they're just thrown in there, you know. I think I'll just leave them like that and let him move them around, because if I start trying to arrange them. Oh, I got a message from Dan. Well, it looks like it was on his stream. Because I didn't know what they looked like. I didn't know if they were longfin cories like what I had or what. What is it, Toby? You want some more water? Hold on. But I told him on the video about them that if I had known what they looked like, I would have taken some. And I guess he just responded to that he held some back. And when he got through his shipping, whatever he would send him or something. I just saw it pop up. That was nice of him. Toby, Toby, what's wrong, baby? Toby. Toby's a baby. Yes. Oh, let's see what happened. Some fish. You're my friend too, some fish. So that's not entirely true. Let me go back and see if I can see what you said. And see if I know the answer to it. Or was it a question for me or for Candy? Good supper. What's my thoughts? See, I didn't even see that. Hey, Bob, what's your thoughts on a 20 community tank dwellers? I'm not sure if you're meaning shell dwellers or... I honestly have not ever kept shell dwellers, if that's what you're meaning, and I know very little about them. I know people that have them, love them, love them. It's obviously not the shipping question, but it just doesn't, that bug hadn't bitten me. Like, I didn't like rainbow fish for a long, long time. I thought they were goofy looking, and I just thought they were overrated and so forth. And just all of a sudden, I got one 2-3 years ago, and then I had to have more and more and more. So I know nothing about it. If it's about shell dwellers. Yeah, I want to know because I don't want him to feel or to be upset. So we're here to have a good time. And was it in this stream? And thank you for the nice comment about the Lily. I didn't make you buy rainbows. I know what you mean, though. You like to watch mine. That 40 breeder that's behind me was at its peak back when you started getting yours, and it declined. Yeah, Pepin, people that keep them, Sean, OOTD, loves them. And that's great. You know, a lot of people don't like salt water or don't want to do salt, and I do. Yeah, and I'm missing a lot of stuff, so I keep saying I need to stop playing with the pets and stuff and pay attention to what people are saying. But I didn't see anything. So I have to plead ignorance and with that whole situation, and I'm sorry if something happened. I don't want anybody, you or Candy, anybody. A question of shipping. Candy is my friend, but you're definitely not a nobody. You're a friend as well. I'll stick to channels that read the messages, not judge. So that means that whatever was read was misunderstood and they got a judgmental response. Oh, I know. I know. I guess if it happened here, Brandon, I'd just like to know what it is. And because I didn't see it, I do have some responsibility to watch, but well, hopefully it'll get sorted out. Hopefully. I have to please Tibby, don't I? Tibby? Have to please Tibby all the time. That's what it sounded like, Candy, but I can't, he's not saying anything else, so I don't know. I have no idea, Candy, because I went back as far as I could and I didn't see. See you later, redfish, bluefish. Thank you. Hey, Matt. I can't see anything, Candy, so I don't know, but that's what it sounds like. But I'm wondering if if it was even something that, if he's talking about something in this stream, because I don't remember anything at all about shipping in here. So I don't know, Candy. Well, I don't want Candy to feel that way either, because that's honestly my main concern. Candy is my friend, and I do not want her to be accused of something if she doesn't even know what it is. Hey, Matt, we're doing great. We're waiting on fish to arrive, and the mail lady came, postal carrier came, but didn't leave any fish. Oh, yeah, I know that. She does an awesome job. I was just trying to figure out what it was so that she could respond to it, I guess, but maybe I just should mind my own business. I don't know. Candy, you know there's no problem here, so, and thank you so much for being here. And if there's somebody feels like that you did something wrong, I hope they'll give you the opportunity to address it. That's all I can say. But yeah, Matt, we didn't get the fish, so, but a lot of times they bring mail in the evening. Now it's 4:30, and they said between 12:30 and 4:30 the fish would be delivered, so. Well, we've had some snow here, but I don't, I know the fish were in town this morning because it's 7:10 or something. They sent an email when they loaded them on the truck. Tibby, you're knocking the camera. And said they would be here, that they were out for deliveries, what it said. Yeah, that was 7:10, and they'd be here between 12:30 and 4:30. So they didn't come with the regular mail, which I understand. And it's right now after 4:30, so I'm in Northwest Georgia. Yeah, did y'all see that vid that Dr. Black posted of the creek that was flooded in his area there? It was like all out in the woods. I told him it was like a mini Amazon rainforest flooding. It was pretty cool, especially after all that dry weather and the fires and all that they've had. Candy, one more thought I had is maybe that's somebody that is a customer and that you had an email or something from. I don't know. But like everybody's saying, I'm not going to worry about it anymore. I mean, but yeah, I don't like anybody being accused of something that they're not allowed to address. Yeah, yeah. So I have no idea. I agonized over it too much. It's a cool video, Ed. It's a really cool video. No snakes. No snakes in it. I kept thinking that we'd see a snake maybe up a tree, to stay out of the water, but if there was, I didn't see it. But the way he said it, he said that he'd stick to channels that read the comments. See you later, Ness. And don't get judgmental. So it made it sound like that something happened here, but nobody knows what that was. So I don't know. No, I couldn't see anything. So I guess I'm being lumped in with you, Candy. So if so, I'm in good company. So nope, he didn't. Oh. Oh, so maybe somebody just causing trouble. All right. What's next? Oh my God, like an hour ago, I started telling y'all about this channel, and I can't remember what it's called, but the guy walks around, he walks around outside a lot, and I think he's probably a professional if he's not a psychiatrist, that he's definitely a therapist of some kind. But at the start and end of every video, he says, "What's next?" and goes right into it. So I wish I could remember the name of the channel because it's pretty cool. Got a question. I know you give the little dog plenty of attention, but you have to turn him so he does not get beds. All of the above, Brandon. When he got paralyzed, I went back and I actually made him a care plan, just like nurses do for their patients. I assume they still do that. Part of that was, a huge part of it is skin care. So I'm the one that asked for the Foley catheter, because when you change about 5 diapers on an incontinent dog a day and you're bathing them 2 or 3 times a day, wipes don't cut it with dog pee. So I asked the doctor for the Foley catheter, and I explained to him that I could do the catheter care so he didn't get an insertion infection site. He replaced a couple of them that the balloon came down on, or they came unsutured, and this one's unsutured. The sutures, Dr. Lane's sutures don't hold, but it's a better catheter. So, and I asked him to order these catheters, and I have 2 or 3 actually in Toby's medical supplies, so I can change it out. And I have reinserted one before over the weekend that pulled out, and I just soaked it in betadine for an hour. There's nothing else I could do because he couldn't pass urine and put it back in. So yeah, I'm a good nurse to him for sure, but turning him at least every 2 hours. Now when I'm at the ARC, I can't do that, but he can. Oh, I don't know about that, Brandon. I think most people faced with it would do that, you know. So, but I turn him when I'm here, and he tells me like he did just then he wants to turn. But when I'm at the ARC, I'm gone a little over 4 hours the day that I'm the boss there, that I'm the lead volunteer. He can get off those mats and crawl along a little bit, and he can roll over now. The last couple of weeks, I may have more mail coming. Hear something, but he can roll over. I think the mail's here. Yes, here's the fish. Here's the fish. So the catheter keeps him from being in urine. He only poops like once a day. Oh my God, my hair's sticking up. I hope they're not going to ask me to receive the package. Yep. Thank you.
I'd like to see if they're alive still.
Oh, you would? You can come in. Yeah, I'm open if you want to come on in. You got one? Here, let's set them down here and turn the light on. I got a bunch of them. You can open it up there if you want. I was making a little video talking to some family, so. Yeah, the regular mail range. Sorry for my looks. I'm in my pajamas, but I'm sure you see all kinds of things. Yeah, sure you see all kinds of things delivering mail. Yeah, these are rainbow fish, and they're kind of rare. And they came from Washington, but you can see that. Yeah, I was going to video unboxing them anyway, so we should have a heat pack in there. Do you keep fish? No?
Hey, it's alive.
Yeah, they should all be alive. There's the heat pack, and it's still warm. It's a 3-day.
How do they breathe?
You make sure you put more air than water, because it's really water, so that they'll breathe. Had one guy that's real good named Dan's Fish, and he had a box get lost, and it turned up at a post office 56 days later. and they were still alive.
Oh my gosh.
So, yeah, it's still warm.
All right, well, have a good day.
Thank you. Appreciate it. That's not my regular mailman, so that surprised me. He wanted to see if they were still alive. That's pretty cool, huh? All right, he's gone. Let's see what we got here. There's my lawyer just messaged, something popped up about a festival and can the art bring puppies? We can't, but insurance. That was funny. I know, would you see his face when he was looking at me? My hair is sticking straight up. I'm not kidding you. He said he'd be in his pajamas too if he was at home. I guess I'm not showing him. He did run out of here when those dogs started. Oh, somebody's out. Got a critter running around. Who's Yazzie? Where you going? Yazzie. There's no one. He's looking for whoever that was. He's gone, Yazzie. You're too late. Come on. Yazzie's on the case. Yep. You can't find him. He's gone. Come here, baby. Come here. Yazzie. Come here. You smell him though, don't you? That Yazzie's on the case. All right, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I still need to get me a thermometer gun, one of those laser guns. Mine, I thought the batteries were dead, but when I took it apart, it wouldn't work after new batteries. So this one pooped in here, I think. Maybe. I think it did. I don't know what that is. So they look great. Don't know if we can see them at all. Of course, they have no color. Here we go. Laser temp gun. The bags, well, you know when you pick up a bag of water, it feels a little cool. They don't feel cold. He did an awesome job. They're double bagged, and you can see they're more air than... Yazzie, don't play. Ed knows. Yazzie, don't play. I'm excited. These guys are a little bit bigger than I thought they'd be, so that's awesome. Look at that one. Wow. But yeah, they're all alive. So much for an unboxing vid, huh? It's at the end of an hour. That really surprised me when he said he wanted to see if they were alive, if I was going to open it. And he pulled his knife out. My pocket knife is in the attic in my fishing tackle box. They look great. I'm going to go ahead and float them per procedure. A couple of them are pretty big. I bet we've got... Yazzie, come here. Yazzie, what are you doing? Come here. Yazzie, come on. Where are you at? Yazzie, come on. Come out of there. Boop. Get out of there. Had a piece of that kindling wood. Come here. Come on. Yazzie, come here. You gonna help me with the fish? Oh, Lord. This is my stool that I have to reach down in the tanks with. Ed, did you say if you wanted one of those plants or not? Did you answer me? I didn't see that either if you did. I don't know if he is or not, Alice. I need to tell him, though, and help me remember to tell him his stream yesterday. Was it yesterday that he said he surprised us? At the very end of that, evidently I was lagging a minute or something, but I sent him a super chat. I think it was $5, $4.99, but anyway, he had logged off but hadn't closed this stream. So I think he got it, but he doesn't know he got it. So, what do we mean? What's going on? What did I miss? I'm sorry, guys. I'm just not able to keep up with to be a good host, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying, but all of my lights and pumps and tanks, and I think it's a YouTube, this thing. Oh, you're having a technical problem, Candy? Oh, can you guys not see me? Candy messaged me that she had lost me, got an error code. Can you guys see me? Mello, that's enough. He's been gone 10 minutes. Come on. Hey, Holly. Holly's waking up. Can you guys see or hear me? It says that I'm live. Alright, well, I'll just go ahead and start floating these fish and hang out and see what happens. It's probably staying upstream for 2 or 3 hours, and that's enough. Yazzie! Yazzie's on the case. Okay, so Candy, none of you guys can see or hear me on the stream, obviously. So I'm going to stop it, I guess. I could put those rainbows down there. Could. Alright. See you guys.